on my way. I'm here. I just have to get out of the car. To go to the creek. I'm gonna take a little walk. You know, one thing that I want to do for myself and I have been practicing is doing things on my own. You know, a lot of people would be like, why are you going to a creek alone? There's a lot of people here today, okay? I'm not gonna be the only one in there now. Maybe the only one like doing it on my own, walking on my own, but that's completely okay because God is with me always. So, amen to that. And we're gonna be fine. I'm taking up my stuff, and everything's gonna be good. I dropped my kids just off at the pool. They go to a community pool here in the area, and so I was there for a little bit, but I wasn't gonna swim, so I said I'm gonna take a walk. And I always take a walk by myself, but for some reason I was like, is it weird for me to take a walk by myself today, being that it's, you know, like a holiday? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's no different than any other day. So I'm gonna take a walk on my own and just really have a fellowship time with God, because I feel the closest when I'm in nature. When I'm in nature, surrounded by nature, I feel the closest to God. So I love that I can have these walks on my own. I don't have to have anyone with me. Now, I do enjoy having my kids with me because I have them do what I'm doing and have them have this connection, this deeper connection with God when we're all together. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's also a beautiful thing when I can do it on my own. So I'm going to be doing it on my own. Now, I'm tired, but I'm still going to go. It's been a long weekend. My son's birthday was Saturday, and just like preparing for his birthday and everything has been just a lot, but it was very successful and it was great. So praise be to God. Hey there, everyone. Shout out to you, Olivia. Shout out to you. So let's head to the creek. I'm being lazy, but let's go. Let's go. What is everyone doing today? Poolside. I was just at the poolside. You know what? I'm just going to take this whole keychain because I don't have time to take this apart. I'm not really physically prepared. I don't have the right proper shoes on. And I don't have enough percent on my phone. And it's kind of chilly. But I'm here. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. It smells really bad here. It's like fart. Thank you, I am. I am having a blessed weekend. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. Hello there from Germany. Hello there. Hi, everyone. That's just my view. But I want to, I love coming here and doing a live, but at the same time, sometimes I just like to be in tuned and not even have any type of device, just like me, myself, and I. Thank you, Jimmy. Do I drink milk with my coffee? What a random question, but no, I drink almond milk if I drink any, or coconut creamer. I do not drink milk. I don't actually have milk in my fridge. And you know, I've been told a lot of different things. Milk is good, milk is bad. I don't know. I am doing marvelous. I hope how's everyone's weekend? What does it have going on, or what did everyone have going on? Because I guess it's the end of the weekend, long weekend. So tomorrow back to work. This is a trail, nature. You could say it's both. You can say that it's both. And when I come here, I tend to love to connect with God and there's this place that I will show you, and it's pretty much like a little entrance into like an open field area, and there's a lot of good sunlight there, so you can see how God shines his light on you. This is just my place, my personal place that I'm going to share with you guys. Maurice, that sounds fun. Cooking, drinking, that's what you do, right? I actually want to go camping. And I want to be able to have some drinks and relax and cook. No, I'm both. I'm the breast and the best. So here's the location that I was talking about. Now, the sun is in this direction because it's later. I usually don't come this late. I usually come later. Come earlier. So the sun is facing this way instead of facing this way, because this is usually the direction that I'm facing. Yes, this is definitely my safe place. And out of all places, I mean, out of everything right now, I need my safe place. Just because too much going on in the world, too much going on in my personal life, and I feel like life is just moving way too fast for me to just kind of like take everything in. You know what I mean? Sometimes life really moves fast and we're like, Wait, what's going on? Because I thought we were just in January. We're in June already. But that's what happens when the universe itself is moving differently nowadays. The universe is, we feel like everything is going faster because it is. It is. It's not, it shouldn't be a surprise, but if you really look into it, we're in 2025. We're not in 1989 anymore. Not in 1999. We're in 2025. The universe is moving at a faster pace. It's time is actually going by faster, guys. And it can be scary, but not if you live your life the right way. I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing? Oh, gosh, I didn't even realize it was you, my dear. It's been so long that I've been on live just because, life is lifing. But I appreciate you for tuning in because you always manage to really be a supportive person. And I love that about you. I'm in Washington, D.C. Nice. Where did you go for a vacation? And the kids are doing great. They're at the pool right now. I was just at the pool with them, with my mother-in-law and my mom. And then I said, I'm going to go just because I wanted some time. Because that was the whole purpose of them going to the pool. But then I felt guilty because I didn't stay. And so I stayed a little bit. But then I said, I need to go. I need to have some time for myself. And so I'm taking this walk, which this is my thing. So exactly. We do support one another. Have a wonderful night and good night, Christopher. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. You are such a spark, Renee Sparks, because you are such a spark. In New Jersey. Okay, so you went to Western North Carolina on vacation. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. My mom was like, oh, why don't you stay? The kids they're growing up so fast, which I know is true. But they're good. I was with them the whole day yesterday. It was my son's birthday on Saturday, which was a success. It was great. But I was just so tired and exhausted. I was on the grill. I was doing games with the kids. And I was just like, I'm done. The whole weekend. For the whole weekend. I really could have just stayed home and did absolutely nothing. I would have been very happy with just doing that. But of course, that doesn't always happen. So yeah, my kids were begging me to go out yesterday, and we did go out, but we also did just chill at home. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that your husband died at a young age and you were a mother at a young age. And that was probably a really tough situation that you had to overcome. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna go next to the water now. I was just at my place, but like I said, there's not no real sun here right now because of the time of day. So I'm gonna go to my other spot. But then I will have to go because I have very low. It's like every time I decide to come here, there's like absolutely no juice on my phone. Yes, Kenneth, I know it's been a while. I haven't really, I just haven't been here. And not because I don't want to, but because life happens. But I'm always happy to do things on my own. Like one thing I actually was even thinking about today, not that I want to be in that kind of atmosphere, but I was like, maybe I should just go and see what is going on because I live in the DC area. What is going on? And like, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's like a street where everyone goes to hang out and there's lounges and stuff. But I was like, I don't know if that's I don't know if that is my vibe at the moment. And I don't know if I need to be around people with that kind of energy because I'm very, very in tune with people's energy. And a lot of times I realize I didn't know this in the past, but now with growth, you learn. I know that I just can't be in certain settings because I pick up off of a lot of people's energy. And a lot of times I thought it was because I was super shy or like anxious or whatever. It wasn't that. It was because clearly I'm in tune with energies, and like too many energies in one room is just too much for me. Like I do get overwhelmed because I feel a lot of different things. I feel like a lot of different people's energy, and that can be very effective to certain people that has the ability to feel energies. So I don't like to be in that kind of atmosphere. This is my atmosphere right here in nature. Wow. Exactly. I mean, women are strong. You know exactly what I'm going through. And I think women don't speak up on it. A lot of women are very prideful and they don't want people to think that they're struggling when struggle is beautiful. You have to acknowledge that struggle makes you better in ways and builds into your character. And so a lot of people look at it like it's bad, but it's not. And I think a lot of women struggle with knowing that they're alone and they don't want to admit that they're alone in this journey of raising their kids. And I'm not saying it's every woman, but most, because men are providers at the end of the day. And even if they choose to not raise their own kids and work, then that's their choice. But it's really on the mom. The mom does it all. And then there's men that have the role of the mom that do it all. And then moms are not even in the picture. But what I'm saying is, I think people don't express that it's very like not a partnership type of thing, when we want to think that we're all in this together, we have partners, and we raise a family together. No, because a lot of times the man has to be out there working, and a lot of times even the 9 to 5 is not enough. So when they're home, either they're working some more or they're mentally disconnected, and they are just like resting, like mentally. They don't want to have to do anything. So then what happens at home? A lot of times the moms have to just continue on being moms, and at least that's how it has been for me and for my experience, and for other women that I know. You know, we feel bad. We take on a lot of responsibilities, and empathy for the man that is working. You know, even women that are working, we don't want, sometimes we just don't want, we see it in men's demeanor, and we see that they're just tired and they don't want to have to deal with certain things. So then we just leave it alone, and we just take on the responsibility to deal with whatever we have to deal with, you know? But that's not every situation. Thank you for saying my skin is glowing. You know, I've been trying to do my best. Hey there, Evans. I'm doing well, thank you. Hello, Angelina. I just realized I didn't show you guys the water. I was just by the water, but there's nothing. Yes, I'm doing good. I've been just extremely exhausted, and so I've been with my kids and giving them my full attention. So, taking a break now. Plus, my mother is going to Brazil, and so she wants to spend some time with the kids before she goes to Brazil. So it works out. She wants to take them to school tomorrow, and I'll get to have a little time for myself. Thank you. Guys, it's at 1%, so my phone will die. Let you guys know now. But thank you guys for all tuning in. It was really nice to see you guys, hear from you guys, and know that you guys are so supportive and loving. So I will be back later, hopefully. And if not, I will see you guys in the next live. Have a great week.